Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for June 10th of 2025 is titled Enceladus in True Color. So what do we see here? Well, here we see one of the moons of Saturn as imaged by the Cassini spacecraft, which orbited around Saturn for over a decade between 2004 and 2017, when it finally crashed into Saturn itself. And during that time, it imaged not only the great ringed planet Saturn, but also its moons, including Enceladus here. And it is a very interesting moon in that it has a wide variety of surface features. Now you'll note here toward the upper portion it's very cratered, and other sections have other types of terrain there, but very few craters. Now, cratering is how we tell how old a surface is in the solar system. The more craters, the longer that surface has been exposed without being reworked. And it can be reworked by a number of things. It can be volcanic activity, such as we have here on Earth with rock that will flow out of volcanoes, filling in craters. It could also be icy volcanic activity or cryovolcanism, as we get in the outer solar system, where it is so cold that the ice behaves much like rock does in the inner solar system and can undergo similar tectonic features. And a lot of those cracks that we see here are likely volcanic or tectonic in nature, and some of the other features are probably from ice flows, material that flowed out from the interior. Now, this moon is also well known for having water down below the surface. It's not the only moon that has that, but it is one where it has been seen being vented out near its south pole. And what does that mean? Well, we look for the material and try to study it, and that we find that it contains very complex organic molecules. Now, organic molecules simply mean molecules based on carbon. So any chemistry of carbon materials are organic molecules. And what we see here is the material that was vented, and then we can then study that and tells us a little bit more about what's going on underneath. So it's one of the thoughts is that this moon could be one of those places that could contain life, that could actually harbor some kind of life in an ocean under the surface. Now, certainly the surface itself would be not habitable by anything that we know. However, below the surface, there is an ocean of water, and there could be some kind of simple creatures living within that ocean that we may be able to detect through future missions. So, as future missions perhaps will go out to study Saturn and its system, then we may be able to learn more about that. As of current, nothing is specifically planned for this area, although there is one on its way to Europa, a similar moon around Jupiter, which will arrive in a few years and may give us some more leads towards moons farther out in the solar system as well. So that was our picture of the day for June 10th of 2025. It was titled Enceladus in True Color. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Top 25. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.